There was once a nine-tailed kitsune who ruled over the afterlife. She would be the one to judge every soul and place them in the spot they deserve in the afterlife. Having met every being that once lived and watching their stories, she began experiencing loneliness. In her realm, there's nothing but vast fields, hills, and mountains filled with nothing but souls waiting to be judged by her. Surrounded by souls, unable to leave her realm, even a god cannot escape the feeling of loneliness. After thousands of years, eventually isolation had struck her soul. Being a god, she could not kill herself, and so she asked another god for a favor. He accepted her wish, and to relieve her of her suffering, found a spell to end her life. As he held her life essence in his hand, he began to question how much she had been suffering because of isolation. And so, with the remaining life essence from her soul, the god split it and created 9 kitsunes from it, each who would rule over their own realm in the afterlife. They were created as brothers and sisters, so they wouldn't suffer and be as lonely as their mother. After the gods heard of her death, they mourned, and out of anger, accidentally caught the crimson moon. The moon shed a drop of blood into the afterlife, falling onto the newborn Rei Myomu, leaving a mark on his cheek. After many years, all the siblings had grown into rulers of their own realms, and with the help of the gods, were able to visit each other whenever needed. Rei Myomu, ruler of the first realm, was seen as the most powerful among all the siblings. While off the radar of Rei and the other siblings, 2 of the siblings discovered that if they collect the life force of all the siblings, they can become a 9-tailed kitsune and become as powerful as their mother. And so, they created assassins and sent them into each realm to assassinate their brothers and sisters and bring their bodies back to them. Rei, having known how mischievous and power-hungry the 2 siblings are, always knew they were always up to something. When an assassin arrived at his palace, he immediately noticed his presence. The assassin rushed in with his daggers, and both parried each other. Having let his guard down during the battle, another assassin appeared and ambushed him. The 2 managed to overpower him, and as he was on the ground, moved in for the final blow. However, Rei's fox familiar, a large 2-tailed fox, jumped in between them and knocked them away. It managed to take Rei and run away with him, taking him far away from the palace and into the forest. It took him to a pond, hidden among all the trees, unknown to even the gods, and dived into it with Rei on its back. Having escaped from the assassins, Rei and his familiar traveled to another realm through the pond, the mortal realm. In the mortal realm, his powers were weakened, his fox familiar shrank, and he was nothing more than all the other humans living in the modern world. Now, he has to live among the mortals and try to find his way back to his world.